Subscribe or you'll be visited by the toll troll. Why haven't you started a business? Are you too dumb? Too uncreative to come up with ideas or start projects? All businesses are already pumped too late to start one. Yes. Lack of capital. It's literally not worth my time or effort. I bank close to $200K per year working for Mr. Noseberg. I still need funds for that. I have a lot of meme coins as Biao waiting for a good pump to sell, although my only problem would be to find a place to put an office. 99% of successful businesses are built by trust fund babies with a small allowance of gorillions of dollars. Grifters who manage to rope in some mongoloids to invest in their slop. People who are willing to lie, cheat and steal and screw over everyone to reach a profit. And the rest are working 100-hour weeks barely breaking even, essentially living paycheck to paycheck and are only in it for the I'm my own boss cope. I started one business with a friend. Ran it with him for 5 years. It was hell. But I'd say overall worth it. Learned a lot about myself and business in general. Recently had another friend approach me to more or less franchise his business. He lives somewhere else and wanted to expand where I live. It was a risk-free offer for me, so I took him up on it. It's been going good. Although I want to get into the sex toy industry as I believe this is going to get much bigger than it already is. With the explosion of LGBT blah blah, sexually degenerate Zoomers, OnlyFans, exponential amount of lonely people due to the behavioral sink, and the overall collapse of morals in society, I think there is major opportunity here. I have a couple idea for products that do not exist, that I'd like to bring to market. I think would do really well. I have manufacturing experience and am very confident in my building skills. Although the stuff that melts my brain is current day marketing and how I would reach my target market. TikTok? With link to my website? Approach local sex toy shops to sell wholesale? I've avoided social media thus far. Any sex toy industry chads here with input? Uncreative, lazy, and demoralized about everything having been done before. Just start a business, bro. Frig off back to cucked in. I have an idea, I just need an investor to give me money so I can start up. Lack of capital. I could just borrow money, but I would need to conduct market research and build prototypes of products up front to legitimize an idea before I even get a loan. Even if I do, the business may not survive past 3 years, so it's difficult to pull the trigger on any idea. Abundance of capital. I made it with pointless unproductive crypto, and now I can't be bothered to try to improve society by providing it with goods or services. I want to start a UX design business, but I don't know anything about UX design. You just need an idea. Lol, no. Every idiot has ideas. Ideas are not a business. To actually start a business you need a profitable business model that the market accepts, aka people will actually heckin' pay for. Some amount of capital to start. A way to scale the business that doesn't scale linearly with your time, so you don't end up trapped in your own company working 12 hours a day and die of a heart attack at 55. A way to distinguish yourself from competitors. Most people who start businesses just end up doing their job, accounting, software, plumbing, etc., on their own, which is twice as miserable as having a regular job, taxed higher and still isn't escaping from much of anything. Most people do not have the money to start a true business venture, and once they do have the money, they would essentially be gambling it away. Money. I simply don't enjoy the process of working on a business. I have tried it multiple times before. I have found that working from home is much more comfortable. I spend less time putting in strenuous effort. The only drawback is that I am on a fixed salary. The only business I would ever enjoy building is a location-independent business, but those are extremely oversaturated. And it seems the people selling the dream are making way more than the people actually doing it, but I could never stoop to that level. I'm here because I'm trying to work as little as possible, not work myself to death. 4chan is a demoralization psyop, and too many neurotics are attracted to it. As seen in this thread. I actually enjoy the process of business, trying to improve it and make it more efficient. It's like creating a machine that should be able to operate with minimal involvement once finely tuned, and there's always a way to improve and something to learn. I plan to start a quantum-resistant payment method soon, but I'm waiting for QAN mainnet to launch because that's the chain I intend to build on. I don't need to launder any money. I will start one once Venu pumps, maybe a clothes store or some shite like that. I have some good ideas about that. Would need investors' capital. There's no path for a normal person who works hourly to save up enough money to start a business. Unless your job is directly relevant to your skill set and business venture, it's a pipe dream. Even if you were an accountant making $80K per year for 5 years, and saved as much as you could, wouldn't be able to open up a decent-sized restaurant without massive loans. Most people are priced out of starting businesses in the first place. Then if you have the money, do you have the time? I have time but no capital. Most restaurants, What I wanted to do some time ago, die after a year or so according to Biz and Truflation. Most independent businesses overall fail miserably even with viral TikToks and viral marketing put into them. Everything right now is a literal gamble, including starting a business. I prefer having one boss over having several thousands of them, being open to lawsuits. I'm an ambassador of different Web3 projects including Eigenlayer, Peak Network, Cosmos, Solana and others. I'm too dumb to sit down and create something, but I can go a long way in contributing. Is that okay?